Newsweek put out a new report this past weekend that shows that out of over 1 million threat reports that the Department of Homeland Security received, 1,200 of them last year prior to the election mentioned the name Donald Trump. 1,200, again, out of 1 million, so, tiny number, right? But 1,200 reports of people making threats here in the United States invoking Donald Trump's name? That's a lot. And of course, according to this report from Newsweek, DHS, FBI, nobody did anything at all about any of these 1,200 reports. And again, it's important to remember all of this was prior to the 2020 election. This does not even begin to discuss all of the threats that came between the election and the insurrection. So let me read this from Newsweek here. Contrary to popular opinion, of 1.1 million threat reports stored on the for official use only Homeland Security Information Network for the years preceding the 2020 election, the ratio of right-wing to left-wing reports is almost 5 to 1. 10 times more reports cover hate crimes and white supremacists than any left-wing causes. Of course, the number of reports should reflect the prevalence of threats and incidents, that is, that there was a greater threat of violence emerging from the right wing. It continues. Newsweek's exclusive review of the evidence also suggests, though, that Homeland Security didn't overly bother itself with pro-Trumpers. Mention of the word Trump appears in 1,200 of the 1.1 million reports. So 1.1 million reports, 1,200 mentioned Donald Trump, and the number of reports about right-wing threats compared to left-wing threats, 5 to 1. And of course, once you get into the racial aspects of it, you're talking 10 to 1. The right wing is a clear threat to America. That is the takeaway from these reports. DHS saw it. The FBI saw it. They see these same reports. They know this information. Hell, they went through it probably even deeper than Newsweek did. And they still looked at all of that and said, we're not going to do anything. We're just going to let it be. Oh, sure, some of the more violent ones, yeah, we'll look into that. Don't you worry about that. But the rest of it, no. And we all know what happened as a result of that. Because of the failures of the intelligence community, even when they had the threats in their damn hands, gave us the January 6th insurrection. And even on that day, when they knew there were credible threats of violence from these Trump supporters, they focused more on the counter-protesters. That was the directive given to the Capitol Police by their superiors. Oh, watch out for the counter-protesters, they said in their reports. They might hide in the bushes and try to storm the Capitol. Oops, swing and a miss, right, Capitol Police? Our intelligence apparatus has never taken right-wing threats in this country seriously. And I think it's about time we start looking at why. And if you look at the Capitol riots, we got some of our answers. Off-duty retired police officers, military members, and yes, even higher-up law enforcement officials from the government. Hell, even elected officials were there. They don't take it seriously because these are their brothers and sisters. Hey, thanks for watching, and if you want even more Ring of Fire, we encourage everyone to like, comment, share, but most importantly, subscribe. And don't forget, you can find me on all social media outlets at Fair and Balanced.